Hello, hello. Welcome. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. If you already didn't know, who's Dark Match Steve? That's me down here in the corner. Hello. What's up, guys? What is up? Get this. What is this creepy video I have for my intro? What the hell is this stuff? Who's that lady putting blood on the walls? Is that somebody who's like friends with all the celebrities and politicians? Who is that lady? And what is this here? What is this video? What kind of weirdos do this kind of stuff out in the woods? What is that? Get that out of here. That's creepy. What's up, guys? Dark Match Steve here. Guys, look, I've got my power back and my internet. Look, guys, everything's fine in Tampa. Everything's fine in Tampa, guys. Hold on, I'm just sharing stuff to my story to promote my stream here. Oh my God. We're back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hitting my, I swear to God, this is just CBD. There's nothing else in this. And B12 or something, maybe 2. This is a fluoride pin. There's not enough fluoride in my tap water, so I have a fluoride vape. This gives you enough fluoride to last you all day. Oh God. Oh God. Guys, it's been rough. I'm back on. It's been rough. How's the audio? Let me get to the chat page here. How's the audio, ladies and gentlemen? I don't have my mic. I don't have any light, but I have internet access. What the hell? This is what it's like in Tampa everywhere. Lights out. But if you're lucky, you suck somebody off for internet access. That's me. What's up? I'm streaming from an undisclosed location, aka my mom's house. In the fucking dark. Hold on, let me get. All right, I'm here in the chat. Sweet Cheeks. What's up, fat pig? Yeah, I'm okay. Okay is, you're just really throwing that word around, but you can say it, I guess. Airplane Willie, what's up, bro? Thank you. Glad to be back. I appreciate you people checking up on me. Big E, what's up, bro? Funny Face, what's up, guys? How's it going? We need a Bubba Windy parody. I missed it when it was live, but I did hear audio is good. Okay, cool. I did hear this segment. Thank you, Fat Pig. I appreciate it. Here we go with the burps. Oh, guys, I got so much shit to talk about. So anyway, I did hear the segment from this morning. I didn't hear it live, but I replayed the part I missed from the morning where Bubba mentioned doing the Jane Castor EDM style parody thing. I might try and do that. I don't know. When he, he's already gone through the whole thing, but I missed it in the morning. But as he's explaining it, he started explaining it, and I was like having ideas and stuff, and he was talking about, oh yeah, and then mix in this audio here, and I was like, oh, I just thought about doing that. So I don't know. Great minds think alike. Me and Bubba. No, so yeah, maybe I'll try that out. I don't know. But yeah, the EDM one, I guess I'd make my own beat or whatever. I'd make my fucking my own royalty free tracks here. I can make a royal. Oh God, what I do? I just clicked something. Okay. Anyway, Yeah, I might do that deal or a Bubba Windy parody. That would be cool. Mike Bear Ramos, what's up, bro? Over on the Facebook. If you're on watching me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, get up in the chat. I got you all in one spot here, so I can see you all. I'll put your stuff up. You leave a little something in the chat. As long as I'm looking at the chat, I'll put it up here. Unless it's something just so egregiously insulting, then I'm not gonna click it. Actually, that might get you to the front of the line. I'll laser in on those negative comments, so feel free. Buzzard Bob, what's up, bro? Hey, you son of a bitch. How you been, you filthy bastard? I've been all right. The storm bullshit has really had my ass down. It's been a bitch, guys. I don't even know where to start. But no, it's been I've been safe, I guess. Physically, my body is okay. My shoulders kind of healing back. I've started working out again. My shoulders, at least that healed. I got through my first few workouts, and fingers crossed, I haven't injured myself yet. Um, Dude, I worked out. So the Thursday morning was my first day back to working out, and it was the morning after the storm. So I get up, and I got up late. Um, and couldn't even get a hold of my mom. Their phones were dead already, and they hadn't tried to go charge them in the car. And I was gonna see what the game plan is, because I know we got to check on that property that flooded before, and I got to check out my mom's house and whatever. Dude, it was fucking nuts. But I got up and I worked out. My brother left to go down to South Tampa, where my mom's stays at, where her house is, and he called me and he's like, "Yeah, dude, they have the cops have South Tampa blocked, so we can't even get down there." And I'm like, "What are you talking? Did you try other roads?" He's like, "Dude, I went to every street, and they have them all fucking blocked." I'm like, "Fuck, all right, well." And so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get a full work." I did chest. I started back with chest day, and I went a little bit lighter because I'm just getting back to it, and my shoulder was injured, so I took it a little bit easy, but I got a good full workout in. But then we left the house, and I picked up most of the branches and shit in my yard, and I left to try to get to my mom's house. And we got through, and there's a tree on her fucking car, and the electricity was out, and she has a generator. The generator wasn't working, and it's a good like Generac one that gets serviced and stuff, but I guess she hasn't had it serviced for a while. So dude, it was just like, and my mom had this other generator and didn't have it set up. It was just like, it was incredible how fucked up it was. We expected flooding, or I was listening to Bubba Windy, so I knew it wasn't going to be bad storm surge, but my mom was preparing for flooding on her properties there that are near the water. She wasn't prepared for like the major electrical outages in fucking Tampa, Florida. It's been hell. But anyway, the point was, I thought I overdid it because I worked out, and then I had to dude, the saws, we had only electrical plug-in saws here at my mom's house. We had a couple of them and no electricity, so we're literally swinging axes and machetes, taking apart half of a tree that fell onto my mom's truck. And it was a bitch. After that, I went to bed that night and I could barely sleep because I was so fucking sore. But both my arms were sore all the way from the shoulder down to my wrists. So I was like, you know what? I don't think I fucked up my shoulder. I think I just way overdid it, swinging axes and machetes. And the next day I did biceps and I was good. My shoulder feels fine right now. I did triceps today. You want to see the tricep pop? Hold on. Dang, that actually shows up. Look at that. Doesn't that look crazy? Fuck, I did the fuck out of my triceps today. Hell yeah. So we're back at it, bitches. Anyway, Spectrum, you guys have to know, Spectrum likes to fuck with me. Katrina, Naples, John from Naples, better have. Oh, I got a scam call. Hold on. What are we gonna go with? Southerner or mentally challenged? Hello? Are you there? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Try me. I did Southerner. I went with Southerner. I don't know what part of the South that's from. That's it's not a Florida accent though. All right. Inbound Realty. What's up, bro? How's it going? Jeff Cron. What's up? I've never used my grandparent. I thought. Sorry, I'm dyslexic too. I'm in the fucking dark. I can barely see. I'm squinting. I've never used my generator the 3 years I've owned it, and I put 152 hours on it in less than 3 weeks. What? Oh, what you mean? Since the last few storms, dude. My mom's generator. We got it working. We had to replace the battery, but it was like a couple days until we figured out what was wrong with it and fixed it. So my poor mom's been sitting in the fucking dark, and she has breathing problems. She has these oxygen concentrator machines. She was really not in a good spot. It was concerning, but yeah, we got the generator running. Put a new battery in that bitch, and it's hooked up to the actual gas line. So it was fucking just out there burning, just fucking howling for days. My mom got power back here, so yes, I am sitting in the dark as a gimmick. It's a good gimmick though. You have no idea if there's a pile of trash behind me or if there's like a curtain and an actual setup or what's behind. You don't know, and I like that. No, but yeah, she has we got power and internet here. I do not have internet at my house. Fucking Spectrum guys. They've been texting me every day. I get texts from Spectrum saying, look, there we only have a few 100,000 people without service, down from 3 million. I'm just like, bitch, you're text that to the people that have internet back. Okay? Like you're bragging or something. They're trying to assure me that, look, Spectrum service alert. Restoration continues in Florida, down to 367K without service from 1.4 million. I don't know if I should flash this to you or not, but I'll be doxing Spectrum text service. I don't know if I should do that. Then the latest one I got, which is not good, Spectrum for an outage to. Oh wait, that's the. What did it say? It said something about, oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, 1.4 million. Yeah, I said down from 1.4 million. And then it says significant progress expected next 2 days. I'm probably going to be without internet for the rest of the week at my fucking house. Then the last one they sent me, Spectrum, for an outage to qualify for credit, it cannot be caused by a commercial power outage and must at least 2 hours. Is this a scammer? They did not work. It cannot be caused by a commercial power outage and oh, no, I'm too baked. Must last at least 2 hours. Guys, I need to just get off of here. I'm all out of my fucking mind here. Ozan, Ukraine, Turkey. Am I really an actor? No, your president is, though. And never mind. I won't say what I want to say. You live in Ukraine? Your president's an actor. Tina, what's up? What's up? Bub Army Mom up in the chat. D Bob, what's up, bro? Over on the Twitter. Um, fucking oh, now Bob D is now over on the YouTube. What's up, fam? Hello, actor. Your fucking president's an actor. How do you like that, huh? And so was my last one. And the current one, I don't know about that one either. So we're even. Oh wait, you're from Turkey? I don't know much about Turkey, except that I like turkey during Thanksgiving. Crisis actor, yes. Oh no, no, I thought you were I'm an idiot. I thought you were referencing something else. No, yeah, I'm a crisis actor. This whole storm was fake. I'm in Florida. Everybody's fine in Florida. Tampa didn't get hit with anything. There isn't some scammer named what's his name? Buffalo Bill? No, Lieutenant Dan. Oh god. Oh fuck. Um what was the guy's name? um yeah, no, Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, I know. Nug one, what's up, bro? Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm okay. No, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the drama. I got a lot of fucking videos. Fucking bro, we'll get right to it here. So yeah, we're just here in Tampa recovering from the fucking storm. Guys, it's been a wild one. It really has. The fucking everything being down. I'll show you some of the gas lines. Fucking I filled up my tank right before the storm happened. The day of or day no, it was the day before. And fucking yes, my hat. I know. He didn't say crisis actor. He just said actor. So I was confused. I thought he was referencing actually like I put that I think I have that on my Instagram and Facebook, like my caption, my bio. I think I have like doctor, lawyer, actor, I just list a bunch of bullshit that I am not and I put it in, for a description. Um I thought that's what he was referencing. He didn't say fucking crisis actor. Had he said, "Are you really a crisis actor?" I'd been like, "Yeah, guys, I work for Alex Jones too." Um, no, yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, this hat I had it made myself. By the way, I didn't make it myself, but I had it made at a hat place. So yeah, guys. Anyway, Tampa, we got bitch slapped by this storm. Not as bad as it could have been for sure, but I had to take a bunch of where it crossed the line for me was when I had to take down Halloween decorations from outside. That's when I knew it was serious. Milton, you crossed the line. Um Dark Match Steve, have you seen the vacuation going on video? What are you talking? What are you talking about vacuation? Dark Match Steve, have you played in Pirates of the Caribbean movie? I'm also a fan of Jones Deep. That reference is too deep, fam. I don't even know what I think I saw the original one. Um Johnny Depp was a lot hotter before he kind of like let himself go. I used to kind of want to bang that pirate, but now I don't, especially since I know he's been rolling around in Amber Heard's shit in his bed. He has poop in between all the layers of the sheets of his bed, and he was rolling around in it with Amber Heard. Now that I know that, something about Johnny Depp is a little bit less appealing to me. I know that's probably a little bit, call me crazy. But yes, anyway, Amber Turd. Yeah, so the power. Let's get back. Let's get back to. I'm all over the place. I keep reading the chat. Um, MK Ultra Survivor hat. Oh, that's a good one. I need one of those. You know what? I wanted. So I have my buddy. You know, my best friend that I occasionally put my penis in his butt. That guy. He um he hates it when I wear this hat in public. He thinks, and he is right, kind of, but my friend thinks that I'm going to get murdered for wearing this hat in public. Some My friend thinks that some person is going to see my hat and come up and like shoot me or stab me or something. Some like crazy schizo person that truly watches too much InfoWars or something, somebody like that. I don't think it would be, or I mean, I guess it could be some Democrat that knows that I'm, it's a joke, and they're just like, "Oh, you think that's funny? Right-wing conspiracies? I'm gonna cut your head off because that's more sane than wearing the hat. If you wear a red hat that is a Trump hat, or you have a crisis actor hat, that is basically threatening me. So I get to cut your head off." Um, yeah, InfoWars viewers would love the hat, the sane ones, but the truly schizo ones would be like, "Oh, that's a crisis actor, bro." So a truly schizo one would not like this hat. The average InfoWars fan would like this hat, I think. But the real crazy ones, bro, my buddy has a point. But anyway, yeah, this hat, my buddy thinks it's dangerous. I wore it to a gun show. I went to the Florida gun show, one of them a few years ago, and people fucking loved it. And he went with me, my buddy went with me to the gun show, and we're walking around and people are saying they love the hat, and he's like, "See, this is the right place to wear the hat." I'm just like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch. You hate this hat. Don't pretend to support this hat because you see everybody marking out, you motherfucker." But no, it's all good. All right, let me bring up some of the shit. So I don't know if you guys have seen, did you see the video I posted on my Twitter, everybody? Let me get to it. Did I post it on Instagram too? I'm already on Twitter here, so I'll pull it up and I'll screen share. Guys, tomorrow, I'm telling you guys, tomorrow, I don't want to leak exactly what it's going to be, but tomorrow is going to be a good show, guys. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. Not in a bad way either. In a good way. Tomorrow, especially if I get my fucking internet back and there's elderly people in this house and I don't want them to hear me screaming the N-word or something, which I haven't done that on here yet. Okay, yet. But I don't want to get too crazy in here. But yeah, so hold on. I'm on my page. Tomorrow's going to be a good show though. I promise. Okay. Let me show you guys the page I'm on. Bro, this fucking Hurricane Milton. Now, let me tell you, this building here, it's not like this thing is fucking made of bricks or something, and it was a fresh, building that was built properly. This building was probably not in great shape. Okay? But this fucking thing got fucked up. The winds were bad. It was bad. Look at this fucking house. I don't even know. I don't remember what this building was. But look at it. This is fucking insane. This is fucking insane. We've had hurricanes that fucking really hit Tampa pretty hard, but I've never seen anything like this. This is fucking nuts. The whole wall is just gone. So the wind that we were getting here in Tampa, with the way that the storm came in, and Bubba and different people talked about this, Bubba Windy talked about this, the meteorologist, amateur meteorologist, but a damn good one, great track record, and hilarious delivery. Bubba Windy called it that the storm surge and with the direction of the wind, wouldn't be as bad. Part of it is because all the fucking wind, the storm passed under Florida, but sort of was like pulling wind down from north to south. So this street runs north to south. This is north on this side, south on this side. So the wind was just fucking howling through this street, and you'll see my mom's fence got fucked up here once we'll pass it. But this is on my Twitter. I believe it might be on my Instagram and Facebook too. But Twitter is the first place I put it, I think, when I got reception. But yeah, and that's the crazy thing too, is it's not just been no internet access in Tampa. Like most people had internet down. It was also the cell towers were fucked up. So like I couldn't fucking tweet or there was like certain parts of town that you couldn't get cell service, like proper cell service, getting on the fucking internet through your phone. You could barely send a text. Like my mom's house where I'm at right now, the day after the storm and the day after that, it was just dead around here. No fucking cell service for shit. So some of the towers must have got fucked up or flooded. Or they just pulled the plug on them to make sure that they weren't damaged or something. I don't know. But that's what I think they did with half of Tampa, is that they knew that there were lines down and they shut the electricity off. And I had talked to a few different people about this. You guys remember that I was streaming the night of the storm. You can go back and watch it. It was fucking Wednesday night. My last live stream before this current video you were watching here, that you're watching me here right now. Hello. That one, I was streaming during the storm. Electricity kept flickering out, but that was when the wind was like really bad and it was flickering in and out, and that was causing my Wi-Fi, my internet, to go out. So then I'd have to restart my internet and then get back into the stream, and I fucking, it was a goddamn mess. But then I got off the stream, and right after that happened, the wind wasn't even blowing. It was like not crazy anymore. It was later at night, and the fucking lights just went out and stayed out. And a few other people I've talked to said the same thing. It was just like, yeah, the wind was really bad for a few hours, and then it seems like we got through like the biggest part of the wall that hit us, pulling all this fucking air, just blowing south. And we kind of got through that, and then the electricity shut off when it was like not really crazy outside. It was, so I think they shut the electricity off and went around, because they knew they had lines down places, because they probably get notifications of when it fucking disconnects and whatever. And they're like, we'll shut it all down just to be safe, and we can fucking go and fix everything, which makes sense, I guess. But it's like, I don't know. That's my theory on the whole thing. It was hell in Tampa. I'm telling you guys, the fucking no cell service. Around my house, I actually did have service, so that was lucky. But if I was anywhere else in Tampa, you were kind of fucked. This is a 3-story fucking building, and it just completely lost one of the walls. Holy fucking shit. That ain't no joke right there. God damn. God damn, you must be kidding me. The cops were out there. These are cops right here, and there's police cruisers behind there. But your boyfriend was? My boyfriend was what? Does my dong touch the water when I sit to pee? Um, well, normally when I sit, I'm not sitting to pee, I'm sitting to poop. Um, though occasionally it is like I'll sit thinking I have to poop and I'll pee, and then it's just a fart that comes out. So there's no poop. And then I'm like, damn, I just sat to pee like a woman. So, but no, it normally doesn't touch the water. Mine doesn't. I'm not a shower that much. Normally, when I'm not aroused, I'm only like 2 to 3 inches max. So that no, that's not touching the water. The water doesn't come that high in my toilet. I don't know what kind of toilet you have. I don't know what are you talking about? Blowing? My boyfriend was blowing. He's not my boyfriend, by the way. I don't know what the fuck you'd call our relationship. It's weird. But look, we're just two normal straight guys that occasionally help each other out to orgasm. That's how I like to see it. I'm not even kidding. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. God damn. This is my mom's property. So this is one of my mom's places. This house already had the fence fucked up and got flooded from Hurricane Helene. And we put some of the we got the fence panels all back up and fixed it just so that it wouldn't be, that's not the best neighborhood, so we don't want people walking into the yard here. But yeah, we fixed all that shit up in the storm after the flooding and everything of the last one. Milton came and tore the fence back down. Someone came by, though. It wasn't me or anyone I know, but somebody, apparently, I guess it was probably the cops there at at the building that got half of the wall ripped down. The cops from over there, I think, came over here and stood our panels back up or something, because there's no way they flew off and landed right here. Property, one of them right here. See, fence is fucked. That's a new panel, though, and that we put up. So somebody came up and stood that one up, was like, oh yeah, that's new. Give that back to them. We can tell where that came from. Ooh, I guess that panel's still good. Yes, it is. Oh yeah. Guys, I have just bear with me. We're going to go through some of this shit videos and stuff, and I got a not a good story at all. But I got a story, so hang in there. Oh fuck. Yeah, bro, it was fucking rough. This storm was rough. Let me start this fucking. Get a look at this goddamn building. Go look at it yourself on fucking Twitter. Damn, that's crazy. I couldn't fucking believe it. I've never seen anything like this. That's insane. Enough hurricanes for me. Fuck, hold on. Where do I have all my videos? Let me see. Okay. Let me pull up. Guys, tomorrow's going to be a fun show. Don't miss it, okay? Like, subscribe, repost, all of that. Tomorrow's going to be fun. If I can get into what I want to get into. Anyway. So yeah, here's some of the videos of damage at mi casa. One of mi madre's casa. Where should I put myself? Down here? Okay. We got trees down. I don't think this tree really fucked up the garage or this overhang, but yeah, it's work of getting this bullshit down. But yeah, fucking more fence panels over here. This is the property that got completely flooded before. All these fucking panels down here are down. There's my shitty Toyota Corolla down here. I should not be driving around, in hazardous areas with a shitty Toyota Corolla, but that's my life. I'll go to the next one. Here's my neighbor had his fucking roof ripped off. I have I have a video. I don't know if I should. It's not really that compelling. That's why I didn't put it in here to share on the stream. But there, I have a video where I'm on my front porch during the storm. It's towards the end of when it's like it kind of wasn't that crazy anymore, and I'm recording across the street because my fucking neighbor was outside of their house, and I could hear what sounded like the same tin metal roof like I have, the fucking sheet metal. It sounded like someone had the same kind of roof as me, but it was getting ripped off during the storm, and that is indeed what I was hearing. And the neighbor was out on outside of his property, like looking at the roof or the whatever from outside. I was like, "What is this guy doing out there?" But yeah, this is his roof. The next day, this is supposed to be a tin roof. That's all. That's all. His fucking his attic is completely exposed. Roof gone. This road is completely blocked. Dude, there were so many fucking trees down. I truly don't think I've ever seen it like that after a hurricane in Tampa, this many trees. It was like it was actually a problem. There's never been like a time when there's been a hurricane and the next day it's like you actually have trouble getting around because there's so many fucking blocked streets, and like some of these streets are one way and stuff. So it's like dude, it was actually a problem. And I have a story here that we will get to, and it's not good. Gone. All right, so let's talk about the fucking this is me tarping a roof. This is one of my mom's rental properties that got completely fucked up. The roof is fucked. We need a new roof. I need to talk to who is doesn't Bubba have some roofing people? Pat O'Brien, hell no. There's one like once in a blue moon I'll accidentally do that, like not like I think one time when my hip about a month or two ago when my hip was fucked up. Yeah, a Big E. Send the video to me. I don't know what evacuation. I don't know what the fuck. Um, yeah, send me the video. No, flushing. I think when my hip was hurt and I took a shit and it was difficult to get up and down from the toilet, I think I may have flushed. I remember doing it not too long ago, flushing while still sitting down, and that just feels gross. That is just disgusting. And like what they say, I don't know, um, don't they say like the germs fly across the fucking room when you flush the toilet? That's why you shouldn't leave your toothbrush out in the bathroom. It's because when you flush the toilet, it sprays bacteria everywhere. So if you sit on the toilet, it stops the bacteria from spreading through the room, but it all like goes on your ass. Yeah, I think that's what I've seen something like that. Yeah, I don't know if those videos are real. They could be fake. I have no idea, but I'm assuming they're real, and I will I will function in my life as though that's real. It's, it's safe to bet that there's fucking poopy germs flying out of the toilet when you flush. So I don't sit there. Ideally, you put the seat down. However, my toothbrush is in the cabinet, though. I have a cabinet in the bathroom, like a tall one, not above the sink type of deal, but a stand-up cabinet, and I keep my toothbrush in there, so you can flush all you want in my bathroom. And you can sit to pee if you want to. If you're a guy and you come to my house, you can sit to pee. I won't judge you. Vacation. I don't know what the fuck y'all are even talking about. Am I actually that stupid that I don't even know what word you're doing? I thought you were doing a meme like vaculation, like, when they'll get like, I won't say what race of person, but they'll interview some person and they'll be like, we need a vaculation. We need to vacillate or something, like ambulance and, all that. Is this what are we talking about? Am I guessing what you're going to send me? Because I don't think I've seen it. Is this a meme? Like someone talking about it? That's exactly what it is. Dude, I have not seen what you're talking about, and I just guessed it. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding. Someone's going to think I'm just racist, but you guys are telling me I'm right. So I don't know what that says. I don't even want to go any further with that. We're just trying to talk about the storm tonight. You can send me that video. Did you send it to me? Where'd you send it? Insta? Okay, hold on. Hold on, we'll pull it up. I'll pull it up right now, actually. Let's go. Oh, yeah, this is from Irma. Yeah, no, I have seen this. Oh, it didn't let me screen share it brought up fucking YouTube. This fucking I have seen this video. I thought y'all were saying it was a new video. This is, yeah, I was remembering this. Yeah. I knew what y'all were talking about though. Why the fuck is this going viral again or something? This is old. Yeah, I remember this.
They came out here to do what? What did you guys come out here to do? What was it? Why? We came out here to experience the weather. We just came out here to experience the weather. Yeah, we heard about all the evacuation going on, but we just came out here to experience the weather. Evacuation. We came out here to experience the weather. Yeah, we heard about all the evacuation going on.
Oh God, this is a parody song. You guys are. I'm playing other people's parody songs. Big E. Johnny Fradley, what's up, bro? Good evening, DMS. What's up, bro? Good evening. How you doing? How's it going? Thanks for getting in the chat. Yeah, bro, I'm just sitting here in the dark in Tampa. This is what it's like in Tampa. This is life in Tampa now. We got to get used to it. We're just sitting in the dark with really bad internet connection. This is life. Cope. Guys, how old is this? 7 years ago. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm just making sure someone didn't just make this with this. Okay. I have heard this. All right, I'm probably getting a copyright strike. Does it get any?
Came out here to experience the weather. Exactly. Yeah, we.
All right, this is just really repetitive. My songs are better than this. Someone did a this is never, I guess, this shows this as how your video is going viral. Someone on TikTok has been remaking did I get two? I don't know if I got two or one. This is, I think, the first time anyone's done this with one of my videos on TikTok is that they've used it to remake or they've done a duet. Yeah, someone on TikTok did a duet with my my Diddy parody song. It's nothing that good. They just added some random fucking video. I guess they're technically stealing my content. But no, they're, it's got my name on it, so yeah, that works for me. Yeah, hold up. Bro, my fucking Diddy song on TikTok's got it's getting to almost 5,000 views, which isn't bad because my TikTok is really small. I literally just started my TikTok to post the Diddy parody song. So yeah. Let's get off of that page. Let me get back to where were we? My videos on the Vaculation song. That song kind of sucks, but that video was funny. So the original video, that was funny shit. So yeah, this is me on top of a roof. On top of a roof repairing, laying tarp down to last until we find a roofing company. Guys, who was the did somebody already put it in chat? Doesn't Bubba have some roofing? Isn't there like Bubba Army roofing people? I told my mom I'd see about Bubba's. Is it Handyman Roofing? Is that the company? I got to fart. Huh. Oh. Isn't that the I mean, I'm not expecting like a big discount or something. I was just hoping, they'd give us a good estimate. Handyman Roofing? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was. We got to see about a roof for this place. But yeah, this is my view from this roof. Let me show you. So this will allude to the gas problems in Tampa, Florida. It's been really it's been complicated here, let me say. Call X, I forget what he said. Damn. I wonder if I missed maybe I'm not caught up to where I don't know. I thought I heard someone's actual name. Oh, is this the right name, Richard? I'll have to look into that. Maybe I'll text Lummy. But Lummy, when you text Lummy, guys, I'm telling you, when you text Lummy, sometimes it's just like it gets confusing. You text him something and he'll reply and you read the text and you're like, "Oh, okay." And then you read it again, you're like, "Hey, wait, this didn't answer my question at all and doesn't make any sense." You're just sitting there like, "Fuck." And then if I text Lummy back and tell him that this is the most ridiculous response that I've ever heard in my entire life, he's going to be mad at me. And I don't want to piss off Lummy when I'm asking him a question. So you just kind of got to you got to make lemonade out of those lemons. But anyway, yeah, let's get to the roof here. So this gets into the gas stuff. I'll show you. So the gas in Tampa has been really it's been a mixed bag, dude. When I driven around a little bit. Like we went to Newport Richie for one night. My mom stayed up there a little bit more. They came back to Tampa, then went back up there again, and because there was electricity in Newport Richie, and the gas stations, everything was pretty much running like normal in Newport Richie. It was so fucking, it was bizarre. And you go to Tampa, and it's like a war zone, just fucking trees and fucking trash everywhere, trash from the last storm. It's just a fucking, it's a little better now, but it was a fucking nightmare. That Thursday was a fucking, and through the weekend was a disaster. But gas was just a bitch getting to their lines everywhere. Every gas station that was open pretty much in Tampa had police security making people stay in lines and, and be courteous to each other. And I was just driving by every time, like, oh yeah, thank God I fucking filled up before the storm. I still have plenty. Well, not plenty. I got like over a quarter tank left, but I want to fill up. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, but I think I filled up just at the right time because I saw a couple gas stations. I didn't have time to stop earlier today. I was running some errands and I just had to get back, but I didn't have time. But I saw a couple places that didn't have police guarding the lines, and places where the lines weren't that crazy. But people, this is the thing, on Thursday, Friday, and through the weekend, people were getting back into Tampa, and they're coming back like, oh, I'm gonna go home. I heard it got hit pretty hard, and a lot of people didn't know how hard it got hit because nobody in Tampa was posting anything on the internet. You couldn't. There was like the service was so shitty. I'm sure that slowed the flow of information as well, just like in terms of people reporting on what happened. But I don't know. People definitely came back to Tampa thinking it wasn't going to be that bad, and it was that bad. People came back here with empty tanks. They drove from fucking wherever, Orlando, the Panhandle. They drove from wherever the fuck they drove from and ran through their gas until they got back to Tampa. And then everybody's getting back here Friday through the weekend. It was just every gas station near and in Tampa was like backed the fuck up. But it was funny because my friend, my buddy and I, we drove around a couple times. And like I said, Newport Richie, the gas stations were running like normal, like nothing happened, no lines, no nothing. Oh, I should have filled up again then, but I was only down like less than a quarter of my tank. So I was like, yeah, I'll fill up later. I could always literally drive back to Newport Richie. It'd be faster than waiting in one of the lines for an hour. But anyway, fucking, but yeah, it was a bitch. And we drove to Zephyr Hills, and there was, it was just funny. At one point we got off at like Bush, or no, we were on Fowler or Fletcher. Now I forget which one, but we got off the interstate, and any of the gas stations near the interstate were like the worst. But if you just drove a little bit, there'd be a gas station that wasn't so backed up. But it was just hilarious. It was the weirdest. It was like witnessing a social experiment. Like there's just some things you see in life, whether you go to a protest or a concert or whatever, and you see something happen with a whole crowd or a whole, lot of people, and you're just like, wow, I feel like I just witnessed some kind of social experiment in real time, how everybody just did the same thing or whatever the fuck, And this is like what it was witnessing driving through Tampa. And you would, if you drove past a gas station Friday through the weekend, any gas station that was near the interstate, it had a line that was probably bare minimum of 30 minutes to an hour. If you were getting in at near the end of the line where I was seeing it, it was an hour for sure. Had to be any of these gas stations near the interstate. But if you just drove a little bit, we drove and we get 2 to 5 minutes down the road, and it was like a couple gas stations here and there that it wasn't that crazy. They had gas, people were filling up, but the lines weren't that bad. And it was like, wow, dude, that's the thing. People, they're getting off the interstate. Their tank is probably a little bit low, but they're not like on E. But they're getting off the interstate and they see the first gas station. And some are that are right across the street from each other, and they both have a line that's super long, and they just get in the line because they're like, fuck, well, if I drive further down the road, I'm gonna get to some other gas station that has an even longer line. And it's like, that's not true. It was just really interesting to see. It was so interesting. We drove past all countless gas stations that had just a ridiculous amount of people just all down the road. And I'll show you here in this video. This is a good example. And it's unnecessary. You got to just look around. And it feels like if you go to look, you're just losing your spot in this line. So they just get in line. It's so interesting. But yeah, here's me on the roof. Let me blow this back up. Here's me on the roof. And this house is located behind 301. This is 301 right here. Or wait, no, this is Causeway Boulevard and 301. This is the area I'm in. Anyone around Tampa, a lot of Tampa people watching. Snizzle Slizair, what's up, bro? How's it going, fam? Thanks for coming back to the stream. Baby's first stream back from the storm. This is Dark Times with Dark Matt Steve. We're going extra dark tonight. I'm sitting in the dark. This is what it's been like living in Tampa right here. Look at me down here in the screen. This is what it's been like. More like this. No internet access, just sitting like this. This is what everybody's been doing. Just this. Maybe I'll scroll through my pictures. This is what Tampa's been like. Where were we? Oh, I'm here on the roof. We're on the roof. Okay. This line of cars, this is for a gas station. This whole line. The gas station is way down here. See where this turning signal is? Gas station is around the corner and right here. This is the gas station. These people are lined up all the way down the road. Yeah. I can't even see the end of the line. This is not the end of the line right here. If you can see my mouse, this little car, that's not the end. This is an intersection that leads out of this neighborhood. So they're leaving space for people to pull out of this neighborhood and get smashed by a semi that can't see them because of the line. But that's not where it ends. The line keeps going way back there. This was Saturday, by the way. This wasn't Thursday morning. You know, like, oh, people are freaking out because it's Thursday. It's just the first day after the storm. No. This isn't even Friday. This is Saturday morning. All these fucking idiots getting back into Tampa. All you pussies that left. Coming back to my town to suck up my gas. You pussies that left this town. You left me to die here in Tampa. And here you come. Crawling back for some gasoline. That's real funny. Real fucking funny. Look at you sitting in a line. See this van pulling out here? This leads into the neighborhood. Line, look at the line, guys. Look at the line. It's still going back here. And that's what I was saying. How do these people even know what they're in line for? That's the confusing thing. They must have literally circled back and come out here and then, or gone to the intersection and done a U-turn and come back to get in line back here. That is insane. How do you pull up to a gas station and you're like, oh, here's this gas station has gas. We better get in line. And instead of going to one with a shorter line, possibly, you go do a U-turn and fucking wait at the light, do a U-turn, come all the way back down here to get in line for some gas. They'll probably be out by the time you get up there, but you're going to waste an hour. Guys, this line is probably 2 hours or so. This is like ridiculous. Multiple city blocks just down the road. Because you drove back from Orlando empty. That's what you did. You left like a pussy and then drove back with an empty tank to a town that's been completely ravaged by the storm. Great plan. Great plan, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. Let's do this again next year, okay? No, just pisses. Holyoke Joe, thank you. I appreciate it. Genuinely worried about me, were you? I appreciate that if you really were. I was worried about everybody else. I was worried about myself, too. I was scared, but I was still here, okay? What, am I going to leave because Jane Castor said I'm going to die? I guarantee no matter what happens in life, Jane Castor is going to die before I do. I guarantee I make it longer than her, at least. I don't care where she goes to, how high a land she goes to for a storm. That ain't going to save you from Father Time.
Come off this side.
Yep.
Old bag. Yeah, bro. It was rough. And I'm saying the Lieutenant Dan thing pisses me off. Why do we do this? Does this have a video? Let me just screen share this. Anybody that hasn't seen this, what in the This is why you don't just make random fucking people famous that you haven't vetted. Everybody's flipped out about this Lieutenant Dan guy, that he has a fucking bad rap sheet and everything. This is what you fucking people get. This is what you get. You fucking make some idiot go viral, and it's some guy that's like, he set a woman on fire. This is the darling of Tampa Bay that everybody wants to pretend this guy is like, oh, it's sweet Lieutenant Dan. He's such a free spirit. He's just out there on his boat and he's not going anywhere. Bitch, he came here for the storm. He literally chased the storm to get clout. And Bubba said something about him getting charges because that wasn't even his boat or something. He just jumped on some random person's boat, allegedly. Guys, how are people so fucking stupid? And am I a little bit bitter just because, like, I haven't gone viral? I write all these parody songs and they're badass, and then I just don't get the right shout outs. I don't get the right reposts. And it's about subject matter that, a lot of social media sites frown upon. So, my shit just gets completely throttled, and I have to watch tweaker crackheads, me, who I busted my ass writing parody songs and making videos for them and streaming and whatever now. And I have to sit here and watch a tweaker crackhead with one leg missing because of something that was probably his fault. I will bet money on that. A man that has lit a woman on fire during an argument like 6 months ago. This was like back in February. This wasn't like 15 years ago when he was on a fucking meth bender. This piece of shit, I have to watch this guy go viral, blow up, and then blow out. Okay? Now he's been busted as a complete scumbag, but not before you guys made him famous and blew up a fucking GoFundMe account for him. Not before that. You guys didn't even care to fucking look to see if this guy was raping kids before you made him famous and threw money at him. You idiots. You idiots. God damn you, internet. It's like, how is it hard to see for other people? Why do I have to watch other people fuck up like this? Obviously, this attention whore sitting in a boat, which is not a good idea during a hurricane, a man with a death wish that is just doing it for the clout, and people really made him the darling of Tampa Bay. This is like a shit stain on Tampa's underwear. He is a skid mark forever on the record of Tampa, my town, that we let this fucking idiot go viral in our town. I'm disgusted, genuinely disgusted. And here's our mayor. And people are arguing about, oh, well, our mayor, what did she do? Like, they said that they saved Lieutenant Dan, but he was really out there. And then I saw some people on Twitter claiming that Lieutenant Dan did get saved, but he released footage afterward to make it look like he didn't. And I don't even fucking care anymore. I don't want to. Anyway. But my theory is Mayor Castor is literally, she probably lied about saving Lieutenant Dan just for the clout herself. Our mayor is clout chasing. This woman needs to like get to work and stop. I don't know what. Bubba asked the right question. Who is advising this? Who is telling her to get on here and give Lieutenant Dan, a crackhead tweaker parked in our town with a fucking terrible felony record setting women on fire? Who told you that it was a good idea to give him a shout out? You fucking idiot. I can't believe the government is truly run by, it's like people like this, the stupidity. It's unbelievable.
Over the years, people have asked me, how did your firm get so big? The answer is simple. We won a lot. In this business, you grow by winning. As America's largest injury law firm, we have more lawyers than any other injury firm, Morgan & Morgan.
Any of you who...
We're going to go over some John Morgan stuff this week too, guys. So be ready for that. Our boy John Morgan. We're going to talk about some stuff. Will it be a hit piece? Or am I going to put him over? Am I going to blow up his spot? Say he's really cool? Or am I going to drag him through the mud? Guys, you got to wait. You got to tune in later this week. Maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll get into the John Morgan stuff or, whatever. I don't want to clickbait you too much, but he'll be involved with one of my episodes here, one of my live streams. So be ready for that. Now, here is the Tampa mayor giving Lieutenant Dan a shout out. She's lying that she saved him. If this is the right clip, she's lying about saving Lieutenant Dan just so that she gets some clicks and goes viral a little bit herself. This is our mayor, who is less worried about the shit job that FEMA's going to do to help us. She's more worried about getting some followers, some internet clout. She wants to be like the Ron DeSantis of Tampa. Get some good clips going. And this is the pathetic attempt here, riding the back of a tweaker crackhead. This is our mayor, ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of Tampa, riding the coattails of a fucking crackhead that sets women on fire. Holy shit. We are so fucked.
Went through Hurricane Helene, that was 4 to 6 feet, and that was more devastation than I've seen in my life. So Milton is bringing the possibility of bringing twice as much storm surge here, from 12 to 15 feet. that is something that is
I gotta make some clips out of that rant I just did. Okay, that'd be good to post on Twitter and tag her in.
historical, not only for our community, but really for our nation. So we just can't, we have no other way of underscoring the severity of that storm surge. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your loved ones as well. We have had enough advanced warning that we should not have any deaths as a result of this storm. Neighbors help neighbors. We have transportation solutions. If you can't get out of a certain area, we can send someone to get you. The Tampa Police Department this morning just saved Lieutenant Dan. He has been rescued and he is now in a shelter as well.
Look at them smiling like, yeah, we saved him, Lieutenant Dan. He's going viral. They said they saved him in the morning. The storm was already over. This is just such a, if you're paying attention, this is a bad look. This is just so pathetic.
So if we can get Lieutenant Dan to go to a shelter, we can get anybody to do that. So please, please, please.
A lie said for clout and clout alone.
Dan, he has been
rescued.
Save Lieutenant Dan. He has been.
Oh yeah, I need to do some kind of parody with this. Bubba mentioned it this morning and gave me a shout out and said I should do something with this. I got to do something with this. I don't know what it's got. I don't know what we're going to do. This is just too stupid to let it go. There you have it. There's the mayor. Did you enjoy your little moment of fame there, Mayor? Are you enjoying this? You're riding the coattails of a crackhead? Did you get some good clicks out of that? Was it worth it getting on your knees?
The police department this morning just saved Lieutenant Dan. He has been rescued and he is now in a shelter as well. So if we can get Lieutenant Dan to go to a shelter, we can get anybody to do that.
This is just, oh man. Oh man. It's not easy. It's not easy, guys. Being mayor, being me, none of it's easy. Sometimes you just gotta keep a little decency, though. Sometimes you gotta just like have some, credibility. Is that too much to ask? A little credibility? All right, guys, let's talk about this picture. Can I blow this up anymore? No, I can't, can I? God damn it. Let's talk about this picture. And I gotta get off of here soon because I gotta actually go back to my house. I gotta eat dinner. I got stuff to do. Oh God, I gotta go to bed. So yeah. Give me 1 second. Someone texted me, someone important. So, as I said, my buddy and I, we went out. I got power back at my house. I still, again, I don't have internet service, partly because it's Spectrum, and Spectrum every night likes to fuck with me. So, yeah, Mayor Castor, Lieutenant Dan isn't going to die. No, it's all fun and games. Yeah, the storm's over. We got Lieutenant Dan. He didn't die. Fucking makes me sick. Goddamn crackhead. Anyway, my buddy and I went out. So this is the thing. My power came back. I had air conditioning and in a fridge, the basics. My buddy did not. And So I was like, come over to my house. I'll cook for you. Then we can, if you want, we can go somewhere, whatever. We can just chill at my house and you can enjoy the AC, whatever. He comes over. This motherfucker found a Dunkin' Donuts somewhere. So I waited to cook. I was hungry as fuck and waited. And this motherfucker didn't even tell me. He's like, no, I don't want food. I'm good. I ate. And I was like, you little bitch. And so anyway, I made some food and he was fucking bored, getting stir crazy. I'm like, dude, just soak up the goddamn AC. Enjoy the AC. I know I don't have internet, but fuck, man. Like you want to go somewhere? And he was getting pissed off. I'm on the back porch. I'm fucking I told y'all I had my bats, my Halloween decorations out on the back porch. The bats were still hanging up during the storm, guys. It was a goddamn nightmare. And you remember they're attached to fishing line that's attached to my door so that the bats move when you open the door. So the fucking the bats got all tangled and you could barely open the door because I've got like 50-pound fishing line attaching some of these bats. And you're like opening the door and they're tangled and you're just like trying to pull it open. God damn, guys, it was fucked up. So I was back there cutting all the lines and trying to save some of them. I just ended up cutting all of them because it was so fucked up. And I tried to make it so they wouldn't get tangled, but it was just that storm ripped through here. My back side of my house was like got the worst wind. So all those fucking bats got tangled up into the lights and I had to fix it all up. And I did that while my buddy was there. He's getting stir crazy and he's just bored watching me do this and going on his phone and, smoking my cannabis. And so we're like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's go for a drive. I don't know where to go. There's fucking mosquitoes in half the parks because of all the standing water. So whatever. He's like, we'll go out to Zephyr Hills. I know a spot and we'll, burn, hang, whatever. This place we went to out in Zephyr Hills. I don't want to explain exactly where we were and whatnot, but anyway, somebody pulls up. It's like 11 something at night. Okay. Somebody pulls up into this area that we're in that in theory no one else is really going to go to at this time. And it's some fucking crazy bitch in a like mid-size SUV. It's not a big one. I don't remember what kind it was. I'm not a person who gives a fuck about car brands and shit. I don't pay attention. So anyway, pulls up in an SUV, pulls up next to us, and my buddy was getting back in the car from taking a piss, and I'm packing a bowl in the passenger seat. And this fucking lady starts like my buddy gets in the car, and so the overhead lights are on, and he's like, what is this bullshit? And I look over and the lady's like looking at us going, something about blocking the road. And then she like turns around, almost hits my friend's car, and I thought she was going to block us in, and so did my buddy. So we're like, let's get out of here. We couldn't hang there. And I told you, like, the traffic was crazy. Every gas station had people backed up and people were driving really shitty. There's lights out everywhere and trees down everywhere. And it was just like, kind of like, it kind of felt like we shouldn't have left the house. It was just like everything went, wrong. Yeah. Nowhere to stop and fucking, really get any good food or fucking, the gas stations are all fucking backed up and anyway, and this little area we went to that no one else should have pulled up to, someone fucking pulled up and just started like saying something that didn't make any sense. So we left and we fucking we get back into Tampa and we're going down 15th Street. And this is 15th Street here that's on my screen that you can see this picture. I don't have a video from this event, and that's probably a good thing and a bad thing. But it'd be good content. It'd be a good recording to have just because of how raw the situation was. But I don't, Anyway, I'll just explain. So this limb is down in the street on 15th. We're coming down 15th. This is south. We're going south on the street. And there's of course, we don't see this fucking branch I don't know where. I'm confused now because I think this light came on after after the wreck. I think this is from the neighbor's house or something. I don't fucking know if that's a street light or not, because I'm telling you, it was like pitch black when this happened. But we're going down the street, don't see this branch, and neither does the car that's coming this way. And a motherfucker hits the branch and swerves, and I see the guy's car is like in the air and just scrapes down the side of my buddy's car and pushes us almost into a fucking light pole and scrapes the other side of my buddy's car. So it was like the whole night was like the great crescendo of bad bullshit, feeling like we should have just not left, and we're going back home and get into a fucking car wreck. This motherfucker, the other car flattened his tire when he hit this branch, and scraped and took out my buddy's mirror, scraped down the side of his car. My buddy drives a fucking Dodge Charger, and he loves the damn thing, and it's like fucked up now. But anyway, and the guy, pulls, he keeps driving for like a couple seconds and stops and pulls over. So my buddy goes here, does a fucking U-turn. There's a little street that intersects right here. He does, a 3-point turn, turns around and comes back this way. So now we're back behind the perspective of this camera down further north. This is facing south. So both our cars are up here at the north, behind me where I'm taking this picture. But there were a good, they're a good 20 feet behind me. Okay. So this shit happens. We turn around and pull up behind the car that just fucking hit us. And it was like, holy fucking shit. I can't believe this just happened. The guy is like cursing. It's a black dude with dreads. He's like, he's flipped out, but he's like, he's apologetic. He's not being a dick to us or anything like that. He's just like, God damn it. They should have picked that shit up out of the road. Da 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 da. I didn't see that shit. I swear to God. Fuck, man. Da da da. Just going off. And, I'm like, okay. I take a picture of his license plate, which I won't show on here. But then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go take a picture of this tree, this branch that's in the road, just so I know I have at least these two pictures. And I'm walking back from the two cars behind me, and from the perspective of this picture, I'm walking back and I see these neighbors are out in the street over here to the right of my camera, and they're looking at something in the road. And I remember we saw something in the road, and I thought it was like a car part to this guy's car, because he hit this branch so fast and hard. And it sounded like he even sped up, like, he accidentally floored it to try to quickly get around it and just fucking flattened his tire and bumped his car up, and it went down the side of my friend's car. So I'm like, oh, this is a piece of the guy's car. These people, the neighbors, are looking at it. And I get up close, and it's a dog. There's a dog laying in the street, a little chihuahua, and it's Spanish people. These Spanish people are looking at the dog, and they're like poking at it, going, "Que lindo, que lindo." And they look up at me, "It's Chihuahua, que lindo." I'm like, it's like dead. Why are you poking at why are you acting like this is cute? And they're just like, they love that it's a Chihuahua. Even though it's dead, they still like it. The Taco Bell did a lot for the popularity of Chihuahuas amongst the Spanish community. I think it started there. Maybe it was before. I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to stick with that theory for now. They're looking at this fucking dog lane. I'm like, no way. And it's on the side of the street that my buddy's car was coming down. And I'm like, no way my buddy hit a dog and then got hit by a car that hit a branch. No way that just... I'm like, I can't even tell. I was like, I didn't take a picture of the dog. Even if I did, I don't think I would share it on here. I mean, it's like, why do we even need to go there? But anyway, Dog's laying there, and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna tell my buddy about the dog. I'm not gonna say anything because he's gonna hate that he hit a dog. And I'm just gonna take a picture of the tree branch and walk back. And the black dude comes up and picks up the dog, and he's like, Loki, fuck, man, oh my god. And the black guy starts like freaking out about the dead dog. And I'm like, what? And he's like, this is my dog, man. The dog was in the car with him, and he had the windows down, and somehow when he hit the branch, it launched the fucking dog out of the car. And the crazy thing is, look at where this fucking branch is. You don't see the dog in the video. The dog is in the street, and it's like behind me. This is the weird thing that it just like, I know the dog was his because he got on the phone with the vet. It's not some like scam thing. Like, oh, he saw the dead dog and wanted to act like it was his to get out of there, flee the scene. It wasn't anything like that. I just don't understand how the dog ended up down the road. The branch is down here. This is the branch that he hit. Let me blow it up further. Sorry. This is the fucking branch that he hit. And the dog is behind me in the road on the right side. The dog is behind me like 5 feet. How did the fucking the dog must have literally been on the passenger side, and when he hit that, the dog got launched like 15 or 20 feet. I was just I was blown away. So the guy was all torn up now. He's like on the verge of tears, saying, you know, that's his buddy, and da da da. I just want, you know, he's going all in about, it's like he's freaking out, and we're just like, Jesus Christ, dude, what the fuck? It was just like one of those situations where you actually don't do anything for a minute because you just don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. You're actually just like stuck. You're just like stuck. Like, this guy has a flat tire. His dog is taking its last breaths in his arms. It's like dying, you know, you can tell it's like his breaths are like little and not often. And it's just kind of like, it's not even really breathing. It's more like it's kind of just like tensing up. And Brian from Philly, it launched. Yeah. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming back to the stream. What's up, family? Dude, I could not believe, we were just sitting there like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? And the guy's freaking out. My buddy calls the cops, and my buddy is like not the best with expressing himself. I'm listening to him on the phone, and the black dude is getting his he has a jack and a spare tire. And I'm like, okay, thank God. We'll help. Give us your info. We'll help you change the tire and get out of here. Take him to emergency vet. The fucking black dude's getting the stuff out of his car. I'm listening to my buddy on the phone talking to the cops, and I'm like, it's like Lummy when he called the cops. Everybody remembers when the freak showed up. I forget which one. It was it Kenneth Kimberlin? That weirdo that showed up at Bubba's studio, the guy that threatened Bubba. And Lummy was on the phone with the cops, and they played the call on the show, and it was just like bad, you know. Dude, that's how my buddy was on the phone. I'm listening to him. He's not nervous or anything, like stuttering or whatever. He's just like saying like there's nothing. Like, he, number one, is telling them we're on the side of the road when we're in the middle of the road. We're in the middle of the road. And he's going, yeah, we're on the side of the road and whatever. He didn't even know the guy had a flat tire at this point because my buddy is behind his car, not even seeing what's going on. He's talking to the police, and he thought the guy's car was drivable. I did too at first until I walked over to the side, and then we started getting the guy's stuff out, and my buddy was already on the phone with the cops. So he told them the cars are are good to drive and no one's injured. The guy's holding his fucking dead dog, and we're like, bro, what the fuck? It was just so much. So the guy's holding his dog, and I'm like, dude, keep stimulating the dog, just try to, don't let it, just keep stimulating it. And me and my buddy are this guy just wrecked my buddy's car. My buddy just lost his truck like a couple weeks ago, or this was like not quite a month ago. A lady slammed into his truck as he's just driving down the fucking I think it was, I don't remember what street, Bush or fucking Fowler Fletcher, one of those streets. And someone slammed into his truck. He just lost his truck, and now this guy fucked up both sides of his Charger, took out his mirror. There's some fluid thing that he destroyed under the car too, because we went off the road on my side. And now we're having to change this guy's tire in the fucking dark on 15th Street in Tampa at 11:45, 12. It was 12 at this point. So I get the lug nuts loose, and they bring up the jack over. Well, and my buddy had to help me get some of them loose too. They were really fucking stuck on their boat. So we're getting the lug nuts loose. The jack will barely, it's like it won't go low enough to get under the right spot where you're supposed to put it. But we just stuck it wherever we could to get it to lift enough. And we start to go to jack it up, and the guy's jack doesn't work properly. It will only lift it like 3 inches. It was like everything that could have been wrong, everything bad almost. It was like nothing went right, Not everything bad that could have happened, but it's like it was like so many things just fucked up at once. The guy's jack wasn't working. So we're sitting there, and then a cop shows up. I hope I don't have to play the Sam Hyde female cop bit. But guys, it was a female cop, and no offense to any women watching, but for real, this is like worst case scenario. You need car help, and a female cop shows up. I just knew it was bad. So this female officer comes up, walking nonchalant. It's a black female officer, and the black dude that hit us is holding his dog that's dying in his arms and is freaking out, and she's acting like, whatever, it's just another wreck in Tampa, whatever. She just walks slowly and just like she don't give a fuck. Like she's on the clock. She's walking like she's on the clock at Walmart, just sort of waltzing over to the cars. Okay, and we're like, dude, do you have a jack? Like his jack isn't working. We're trying to get his tire on so he can take his dog. And she's like, oh, I don't know. Let me see. She looks in her car. It takes her like 5 minutes to find the jack. It's like ridiculous. And I've explained this to my other friends that I've already told the story to. Why, as a person, you shouldn't do this. But as a police officer, you should not be walking around or driving around. I'm putting my face up here because this is serious. As a police officer, why are you riding around with equipment that you don't know how to use? Whether that's a rifle, it wasn't that bad, but we saw this during the Trump assassination attempt. The cop he struggles to rack his rifle when the badge cam that got released, and I reviewed that. I broke it down here on my channel. He struggled to put around in the chamber of his. Why are these cops? Why are you going around with any tool, carrying a tool, or having it in your trunk or anything that you don't know how to use? That is ridiculous. As a person, you shouldn't do that. As a cop that's on the clock, that you could just have someone teach you how to use a car jack. You could do that on the clock, and you haven't done it. You're a female cop on duty, and you just have tools with you that you don't know how to use. Only that she was like hoping she could just shoot the tire, I guess. That's the only thing she knows how to use is the gun. So she was going to shoot the tire. No, so it took her 5 minutes to get the jack out of the car. She gets the jack out. It's one of those where it's got the hex head on the one side that you turn to lower and raise it, and you use the stick. You have to attach the end of the fucking the stick that has the hex head that matches it. You attach that to the end, and then it bends, so you can just turn the fucking thing and raise and lower it as fast as you fucking want. And dude, she is sitting there with her fingers turning the bolt, the hex head. She's turning to lower the jack. She's turning it with her fingers. She's turning it with her fingers. And I went, "Hey, I think you need to," like, when I realized what she was doing, I was like, "Oh wow, this fucking idiot. You're letting this guy's dog die because you're a fucking idiot and don't know how to use the stuff that you have, your tools that you have with you. You don't know how to use them. So because of that, because you're not prepared to use a tool that you ride around with in your fucking cop SUV with all the lights and everything, feeling special, and you don't know how to use those tools, so someone's dog is going to die. Thank you, officer. Serving and protecting. She's on duty, guys. She's on the clock. She's walking slow. She has tools she doesn't know how to use. This is Tampa's finest. So anyway, I am like, "Hey, I think the hex head, you got to put that on the pole on the end and you can turn it fast." She's pressing with her fingers a hex head bolt on a fucking car jack to lower it, guys. You know what feeling that makes you feel like you just want to do something violent? It's bad. It's not a good anyway. And she's like, "Oh yeah," and puts it on the end. And then she's like, "Here, you guys do it. I'll hold the dog." It was just like, yeah, we knew that was coming. We know that you have no idea how to do this. We know that, okay? We got it. The men got it, okay, lady? Thanks. So anyway, we jacked the car up. We put the new tire on for him, and then we exchange info, and the fucking guy went on his way. And the cop was like, the cop was holding the dog for a while because the black dude started helping us. And bro, these cops, this is one thing too. I fucking hate cop humor. It is the worst. Cops have the worst sense of humor. It is just awful. 90% of the time, guy. And I hope there's not someone that's a police officer watching that's offended by that. If grow some thicker skin, come on. But you guys have the worst sense of humor. I don't give a fuck who's watching. That's the truth. You have the worst. There's nothing more cringe than being around cops while they're on duty and you're there and you either need help or you're getting arrested. Nothing is worse than fucking cops just like being so socially stupid and cracking shitty jokes and laughing at each other's shitty jokes because you guys are in the cool club together and you put over each other's shitty jokes, and everybody else, the citizens, are less than, and you guys are in this cool club, and you're, half of you were kids that got made fun of in school, and now you have the power, so you can say whatever shitty joke you want, and the person, everyone else isn't laughing because they're in handcuffs, but it was still funny. No, it's just the cops pulling up in SUVs. The lady's holding the dog and they're like, "Oh, you have a new baby there? Oh," and the guy's like crying while we're putting on a tire, crying about his dead dog. And the cops are pulling up in other SUVs and like laughing and going, "Oh, you got a new baby there." And she's going, the female cop's like, "It dead." She like whispered to him. It's like, you people are actually, I'm like sick of people. I'm sick. You people make me sick, actually. So anyway, the guy took his dog to Blue Pearl, and the next day, I was praying he got there in time or something. But the next day, I called the guy, And yeah, he said they tried to save it, but he was dead. So yeah, that's what happened because of Hurricane Milton. Tree branch down, ruined my whole fucking night. My buddy is actually probably going to move because of this too. My buddy is probably going to Wyoming. So yeah, guys, thank you, Tampa. Thanks, guys. Someone got. Come on, look at this. Look at this. You think this branch? I don't know where I should post this so people can get a good look at this. This branch. This could, if anyone within these 6 houses around here, no one has a chainsaw that could have just cut this. No one from the city could have come by and just cut this. It's it's a community effort. Someone around here this might be so ghetto and shitty over here, which it is, that none of these broke pieces of shit has a saw. No one has a chainsaw or even a fucking handsaw back and forth that it might take you like 5 to 10 minutes, but you could get through that. No one has anything like that or would dare to have the will to go outside and do something like that to help their community. So you got people losing their fucking dogs and fucking their cars up. This is Tampa, guys. This is what it's like living in Tampa. I'm just letting you in on it. This right here in the middle of the street, a branch laying there, no cones near it or anything, just a fucking branch from the storm. It's been there for days. No one around here has a saw. Everyone is that big of a poor piece of shit scumbag that no one has a saw, a handsaw, anything. No one has anything, an axe, nothing, that they would take their lazy piece of shit ass, welfare collecting ass outside and cut this. They wouldn't do that, and also wouldn't hound the city about coming out here because they're watching people fuck their cars up all day like it's entertainment. The neighbors out here who all were outside watching the drama go down, none of these people could have got the city on the phone and told them, hey, people are out here losing our pets' heads are falling off. Okay? This is Tampa, guys. This is Tampa right here. Branch left it days later. Guys, this is days later. Branch in the middle of the street. Saturday night. Days after the storm. Big branch left here. You can't see it at night. No one in the neighborhood could have put a fucking cone, or no one from the city nobody could have done nothing about this, guys. It's a branch in the road. What do we do? It's Tampa. What do we do, guys? Just let the cars get ruined. Just let your pets die. It's Tampa. So this has been my experience with the storm. Got a bunch of damaged property that we got to fix up, and not sure if the fucking not sure if what insurance is going to cover. This is just this is Tampa. Wow, guys, I'm surprised FEMA didn't come and move this. I'm really surprised that FEMA, because they have a really good reputation, I'm surprised that they didn't already come out here and move that branch themselves. It's so surprising. Yeah, exactly. If this was my street, I would have gotten it out. Any decent person would have, Snizhook. Any decent person. But that's not the kind of people that live in Tampa near 15th Street. Okay? I live near 15th Street, but not in this part. The area I live in is questionably, no, this is probably a worse area. This is a little bit away from my house. I'm not far from this, though. My house is like 5 minutes from this, not even. So, no, dude, but this is Tampa. This is what you're dealing with here. In the hood, they don't give a fuck. Everybody that already has a shitty car in this neighborhood is going to have an even shittier car once they run over this. So this is what the city of Tampa wants for us. We need to suffer. We should have left and stayed gone. You're going to die in Tampa, but it has nothing to do with the flood water. It's because the city doesn't move the shit out of the street in time. At least mark it with exactly. Dude, a neighbor could have fucking hung a shirt or something out there. Someone could have done something. No one did anything. And while this is the fucked up part. While we were sitting there with the cops, guys, there's 3 cop cars there. Tampa PD, you fucking stupid pieces of shit. There was 3 cop cars there because we wrecked into the branch and they didn't put anything over there and someone else hit the branch while we were there. Do I need to go down to downtown Tampa and bitch slap Mayor Castor in her fucking face myself to get something done in Tampa? These fucking cops are standing around, one of them holding a dead dog, doesn't know how to use a car jack, and nobody has a cone or anything. Somebody just wrecked into this tree branch, but let's just sit around and make jokes because we're cops and we're on the clock. Saying this out loud, explaining this out loud, makes me want to move with my buddy out of here. It makes me want to move. Saying it out loud, realizing how shitty this is, that someone else wrecked into this branch while we were there because the cops didn't go put a cone over there. The cops have something they could put over there, and they didn't. They didn't put it over there. They watched someone else wreck into the branch. This is like inexcusable stupidity. These are the people that are cops in Tampa. This is TPD, guys. This is TPD. This is Tampa life. I know Tampa looked really glamorous, guys, when Tom Brady was here. Oh my God. He really put Tampa on the map and made it look real glorious. Didn't his house look really nice on Davis Island? Oh my God, Tom Brady. No, it's a shithole. It's a fucking shithole with fucking idiots in it and scumbags. This is my town. Tampa proud. So, anyway, it's 10 o'clock now. I've said my piece. Guys, yeah, 2 or 3 dudes. 2 people could probably move it. Sorry, I didn't move it. I was busy changing a tire while someone's dog was dying, so. But, yeah. No, dude, someone with a chainsaw could have easily just taken. I don't know if 2 people or 2 or 3 could have. It's a big branch, but this piece you can saw through. And it's a big mess of shit. But this can be cut through. This is not even like I've dealt with worse shit with a goddamn axe and machete at my mom's house cleaning up. And I wouldn't be surprised, call me crazy, I could be wrong. I would not be surprised if someone moved that there. I wouldn't be surprised if someone had that in their yard and they just put it out in the street like that to get it out of their yard. And it was just so big, they let it land there and just left it. That would not surprise me. That's probably what happened because Tampa is a shithole. And don't let Tom Brady fool you otherwise, or he did. Don't let Mayor Castor fool you. This is a goddamn hellhole. So, anyway, it's been fun, guys. Fun first stream back. Sitting in the dark. This is Tampa. Are we enjoying ourselves? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're wrapping it up here. I seriously do have to go eat dinner, and I need sleep. I've had enough. Tampa, you've taken it out of me. The way you handle a storm, is laughable. But anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. We're extra dark tonight. We're sitting in the dark. We're having dark thoughts. The future looks dark. It's all dark tonight. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry, I know the audio. This isn't even my same camera. My audio and everything is it's not what it could be tonight. I'm having to improvise, but anyway, I had to get back on here and update you guys. I don't want to, I don't want to lose people because I can't stream because Spectrum has fixed literally every other neighborhood except for the hood, except for the poor neighborhood. They got all the rich people. They got their internet back up. Not mine. So anyway, it's been fun. I should be back on here tomorrow. I'm praying Spectrum gets their fucking shit together. But I'm not betting on that. So we'll see. But anyway, I'll probably be streaming in some respect tomorrow. I might not be back in my normal spot, but we'll see. So anyway, thank you, everybody. I'll get my homemade royalty-free tracks. You guys know it. The Fat Pig loves it. Here's his song, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. For real, I hope everybody else has done okay through the storm. Property damage, I get it. We are dealing with that too. As long as you're alive and you live to see another day, just be thankful. Okay, we made it through. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, for real. I appreciate all the support. Please like, follow, and subscribe. This has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. Get out of here.